season and all through the tribe, a Seminole princess snuck off to find herself a guy. Little did she know, all the Indian boys were lame. But she'd find herself a gator, and life would never be the same. This Seminole and gator love found a way to make it through the years, but on Rivalry weekend, this house was never filled with cheer. They then decided it was time to grow their family tree, and they began to anticipate the arrival of Melissa and me. Although my dad wanted a true gator bloodline, to his surprise, he'd have girls, and it should have been a sign. He should have known right then the orange and blue was over quick, and this house would be bleeding garnet and gold, and this love would be thick. As it was time to go away to school and begin to study hard, Melissa chose the wave, but New Orleans became too far. She quickly realized her blood was too thick, and transferring to FSU, that would do the trick.
We know the hairdresser. Don't worry.
When I decided to join her, we had our ups and downs. I wanted to stay out all night, and she wanted me to calm down. Our relationship continued to keep getting stronger, and it was time for her to leave. I wish she could stay longer. Later on in life, we all ended up here in the Georgia Peach. The possibilities in the family time were all again within reach. Melissa and I started to make our friends in our own ways, but we'd find time to come together and talk about our crazy days.
You got this, boo! Got it, Brett!
When I joined Mike and Melissa at a Braves game just as friends, I knew they were meant for each other, and that would be the end. I didn't say anything then, and I kept my secret safe, because I knew it would happen on its own, and it turned out to be the case. I one day got a phone call, and I could hear the smile in her tone. Brittany, Mike and I are now dating, but we're not ready for people to know. I screamed because I knew this would one day come true, and I told her I could see it between them, and all along I knew. So this Seminole princess followed in her mother's tracks, and is mixing the bloodlines again, but we've learned that it can last. She ventured out from the tribe and found herself a corn boy. So Mike, if you're ready, I have one last thing to say. I'll leave you with some advice to send you on your way. Even though I'm the youngest princess here in the tribe, I've learned a lot, and I've also lived with your bride. Never go to sleep angry, and always kiss her goodnight. She's very stubborn, so just know she's always right. More importantly, Saturdays, they'll always be hard to get through. But if the Seminoles aren't playing, and the Heat aren't playing, then will come you. So please raise your glasses for just a quick cheers. I wish you nothing but the happiness in all your future years. I knew this would one day happen, but I just didn't tell them. Cheers to a life full of love, Mr. and Mrs. Wilhelm.